Can we get units emergency to Star 6's location? We're getting possible reports that there was shots fired at the traffic stop where he was at. It's not on the call just yet, but it looks like a white truck took off.
Arctic 2 units responding to the Sunseeker. We have the camera up. Deputy is laying on the ground.
134, we need cars to block off this entire place.
I need 41 shut down at Melbourne. Redirect traffic.
337 Central, last location of the car or the truck is going northbound on 41.
Well, you just heard dispatchers, Charlotte County deputies, and police after learning a deputy had been shot in the line of duty. Deputy Corporal Elio Diaz was attempting to conduct a traffic stop when that driver opened fire on him. Corporal Diaz died from his injuries at the hospital. Thanks for counting on NBC2 News at noon. I'm Lisa Spooner. The Charlotte County Sheriff's Office says 24-year-old Andrew Mostyn Jr. shot Diaz at the Chevron gas station across from the Sunseeker Resort on US 41 last night. Deputies later found and shot Mostyn outside the Popeyes restaurant on Kings Highway near I-75. That's where NBC2's Mercedes Martinez is live and local for us right now. So Mercedes, was there something specific that made deputies fire at the suspect?
Lisa, that is one of the questions that we are still working to find out. A lot of questions still remain this morning. We have been in contact with the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office. We are waiting for that next presser. Again, we are working to find out all these answers, but this morning, Charlotte County Sheriff's Office continues to investigate this area at this Popeyes here off of Kings Highway and I-75. This is where deputies found the shooter, Andrew Mostyn, in his white truck 6 miles north from where he shot and killed Deputy Corporal Elio Diaz. His white truck here still remains, as you can see it. It continues to be searched. You can see the doors wide open and the driver's side window shattered. We just got this new image here of the 24-year-old shooter. This is an image from another law enforcement agency after he went missing for a week back in April. It's been an emotionally heavy day for the community. We saw deputies comforting one another as they work around the clock in this investigation after the tragic loss of one of their own. Deputies responded to the Chevron gas station along US 41 Sunday afternoon at the base of the Baron Collier Bridge. Deputy Corporal Elio Diaz was performing a traffic stop there. That's when the shooter pulled out a rifle and shot Diaz. The deputy died in the hospital. Listen here right now to what deputies and dispatch were saying at the time when Diaz was found.
Arctic 2 units responding to the Sunseeker. We have the camera up. Deputy is laying on the ground.
24-year-old shooter then sped off to the Popeyes along Kings Highway right next to the interstate. When deputies approached Mostyn, they say he reached over for his rifle, and that's when one of the deputies shot at him. Mostyn later died in the hospital. Again, Lisa, like I mentioned, still many questions remain as to what led to the shooting and killing of Deputy Corporal Diaz. You can count on NBC2 to keep you updated as we will continue learning more throughout the day. I'm local here along Kings Highway in Charlotte County. Mercedes Martinez, NBC2.
And today we're learning more about Deputy Corporal Elio Diaz. The Sheriff's Office posted this image of him. They say this picture is from this year's Shop with a Cop program, which is an event they say Diaz eagerly signed up for each year. In a new Facebook post, the Sheriff's Office says Diaz's love for his career, the people he served, and the people he served beside was unparalleled. Gulf Coast Congressman Byron Donalds posted on social media to respond to Corporal Diaz's death. On X, he says, quote, "Yesterday we lost a hero. Our community, our state, and our nation are forever grateful for the courageous work of Charlotte County Sheriff's Office Corporal Elio Diaz." Governor Ron DeSantis just tweeted about the death of Corporal Diaz. He said he and his wife, Casey DeSantis, are praying for Diaz's family, friends, and colleagues, and he thanked Corporal Diaz for his service to his community. Corporal Diaz joins a long list of law enforcement officers killed in the line of duty, unfortunately. So far this year, 132 law enforcement officers have been killed. 50 have died from gunfire. 3 of those cases were inadvertent. 7 officers, including Diaz, have been killed here in Florida this year. Only 3 states have more law enforcement deaths. Illinois has 8, New York has 12, and Texas has 16. 3 Palm Beach County deputies were killed just last month after a driver swerved into them on the highway. A Jacksonville corrections officer was killed in October by gunfire. A Lake County deputy was killed in August when they were also shot. And lastly, a Florida Highway Patrol trooper was killed in St. Lucie County back in February in a crash while chasing after a suspect.